I'm Ann Nichols, and I am the founder and CEO of Favery. We help people make decisions and shop, and we do that by providing online visual bulletin boards where they can gather ideas, share with friends, and get feedback through customizable polls or votes. And while Favery can be used by virtually anyone, it's uniquely well suited for people that are going through milestone events, or I like to call them life cycle events. So that includes weddings, home, and baby, when you're making a lot of big decisions and you really want to be able to look to your friends for advice and feedback on those things that you're thinking about.
How did you get started?
The original idea was to solve the problem, how do I save and organize my favorites or my favorite things that I come across when I'm on the web? And then building upon that, that wasn't enough. I wanted to be able to share those with my friends and even more get their feedback on things that I was thinking about. And to that, we created Favery to solve that problem.
How are you marketing the business?
So the product inherent in its design is very viral by nature. So a user has the ability to create and share a board with a Favery user, and then they can also invite someone who doesn't have an account yet to come in and see what it is they're thinking about. They're also able to create a vote to ask a question and also invite their friends to come and let them know what they think. We're also doing a very integrated social outreach where we have gone after key bloggers in the areas of wedding, home, and baby and started to have a relationship and a conversation with them. So, and then with our launch, we'll be introducing some promotions and ways to get their followers involved.
Tell us about your career path and how that led to where you are today.
Sure, yeah. Most recently, I was managing e-commerce channel. I had 2 brands that I managed for Norm Thompson Outfitters. And then prior to that, I have developed and launched digital products for startups. And then outside of my digital and technology experience, I had the opportunity to introduce and launch a line of women's handbags into market and had national distribution for those throughout the US. So coming back to Favery, it has given me an opportunity to combine my e-commerce digital product development experience and a passion that I have for things that relate to fashion, decor, and all of those types of decisions that consumers are making.
What's your biggest challenge and what are you worried about?
Yeah, I would say one of our biggest challenges is to remain, really swift and nimble in a very fast-moving market, and to try to do as much as we can with limited resources. And I would say that there are certain battles you have to choose, which ones you're gonna attack, and other things you just have to come back to. And sometimes it's better done than perfect. I wouldn't say that's the case when it comes to product, because that's so critical, but that's definitely a challenge.
What advice do you have for budding entrepreneurs?
Yeah, I guess I would say you need to have conviction in your idea, because for every 10 people you meet, 8 might tell you that it might not be possible, and the other 2 will tell you that it is. And so you really need to just keep your eye focused on the end goal, and remain flexible. I think that's the other thing. Just be really flexible and know that you're going to adapt, and there will be changes, and you need to change course frequently.